Beautiful Igbos are back to us again. This video is for the Igbo IPOB Biafrans and to those who believe that the Igbos are Jews. I am a Biafran because I'm aware that my people are marginalized and that we suffer inequality and much more in Nigeria. But I do not subscribe to the teachings that we should go back to the Mosaic Law. I've discussed with a couple of IPOB members who made me to understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has promised to abolish Osu and all of its kinds once Biafra is achieved. Is okay. I sincerely commend him for that, because no good leader will be happy to see his people discriminate and segregate against each other. He actually earned much kudos from me. But first things first, seeking for Biafra or achieving Biafra before abolishing Osu, Ohu, and Ome is like adding chlorine to water to purify it without filtering. The water may be pure, but nobody will drink of it because of the particles. Until we come together and harness our thought by eliminating those things that divides us as a tribe, Biafra will never come. It will remain in the abstract as an imagination. Why? Because we have chosen to cast aspersions rather than look inwardly and admit the mistakes of our forefathers, our ancestors, and seek for a way forward. I agree that the white men may have used our forefathers by making them to kidnap their brothers and sisters and sell them to foreign slave traders. But let me ask, was it also the white man that told our forefathers to bury kings with their slaves alive? Was it also the white man that told our forefathers to bury prominent men with human heads? Was it the white man that also told our forefathers to bury dead husbands with their wives alive because they believed that she should continue taking care of him in the land of the dead? Was it the white man that told our forefathers that twin babies were an abomination and leprosy a curse from the gods? Let's stop the wrong indoctrination and look inwardly. I stand to be corrected. All indoctrinated IPOB members believe that we are Jews and that we should go back to the Jewish tradition, which is the law of Moses. Fine, I do not have any problem being a Jew. But you that is a Jew, are you aware that the Jews had a God and still do have a God? You that is a Jew, are you aware that the God of the Jews despised and still despises all forms of slavery? You that is a Jew, do you understand that the God of the Jews destroyed Egyptians for enslaving the Israelites and refusing to let them go? In other words, God would not have destroyed Egypt if the Israelites lived freely and as their equal in their land. You that is a Jew, are you also aware that the God of the Jews destroyed the Jews by delivering them into the hands of their enemies for practicing slavery and worshiping idol? You that is a Jew, are you aware that the God of the Jews is not their deity, is not any shrine, is not any idol, but that his name is Jehovah? You don't encourage idol worshiping by saying that the Osus were professors, that the Osu was the concept of spirituality and education, that they were like universities and the shrines were research centers, that they had professors in different areas like astrologers and professor in agriculture, that it was even the white men that made our forefathers to ostracize them, stay clear of them, not to marry them, that the white men did not allow them to register in schools because they were Osus, and that they wanted to destroy the Igbo academic system. That's fallacy. You that practiced the Mosaic law. Do you not know that it was the Pharisees and the hypocrites that practiced it? That they were good at condemning and judging others. They never removed the beam in their eyes before they tried to remove the speck in another man's eyes. Let's return home, not to the era of our forefathers, but into the 21st century. Let's refrain from lies, deceit, and propaganda. For he that goes to equity must go with clean hands. You must go with clean hands. The God of the Jews is a righteous God. He is also a God of justice. Seeking for Biafra before abolishing Osu, Ohu, and Ume is also like telling God to allow you to enter into the kingdom of heaven before you repent. Let's return home and become one first by asking God for forgiveness and setting our captives free. That way we would have pleased God. It's going to take only 1/10 of the time and energy we are wasting now. I love my people and I want the best for us. Let's abolish Osu, Ohu, and Ume, for it's a sin against God and humanity.